In 2007, I went to a meeting, a fellowship that I belonged to in Buren, Newfoundland. And I met a man. It was a Thursday night. He was a fellow American. I was visiting there in the summers like I had just started doing. First time I saw him, his wife had passed away on Saturday night. It was Thursday. He was a bit distraught. They were having a memorial service on Saturday. Now, I lived up at the bottom of the bay, and he lived near the top of the bay. I lived in Harbor Mill, he lived in Point May. And as we were talking after the ceremony we had there, he said, we're having a memorial service for my wife. Now, I had never met her. She had just passed away. And he said, yeah, I'd give anything if I could get somebody to sing this song she used to love, you know. So I said, you got it. And I drove. It took me almost 4 hours. Saturday morning to get to this Point May. It was foggy as it always is, windy and cold, but gathered with 30 or 40 friends of Bill and sang I'll Fly Away. Now, after that lengthy introduction and discussion of that particular song, I'm going to sing a memorial song. It's written by a man named Pierce Pettis. Totally different song, but I've often referred to I'll Fly Away as my Cloudberry song, because that man wanted to give me gas money, and I refused to take it. And a couple of years later, when the Cloudberries were very prolific in the Point May area, I was inquiring about the cost. They were $35 a gallon at the time. And I told one of the fellows that come from Point May to bring me a gallon the next week. And it happened to be Ed, who presented me with a gallon and refused to take the money. As I refused to take money for gas. That's the way it works. I mean, I went 4 hours to sing a song at the request of a man I just met for a woman I had never met. I'm going to sing this particular song. I've often sung it at the request of Gary Kropp, Mr. Bean. But today I'm going to sing it for a man that I greatly respect, who's crossed over. His name is Dick Drysdale. You start to doubt if you exist. God believes in you. Confounded by the evidence, God believes in you. When your light burns so dim, when your chances seem so slim, you swear you don't believe in Him. But God believes in you. God believes in you. Rise up just to fall again. God believes in you. Deserted by your closest friend, God believes in you. If you're betrayed by a kiss or turn your face to another's taste, it does not have to end like this. 'Cause God believes in you. God believes in you. Everything matters, no matter how big, no matter how small. God believes in you. God believes in you. When you're so ashamed that you could die, God believes in you. When you can't do right, no matter how you try, God believes in you. Blessed are those who grieve, those who mourn, those who weep in sorrow. Is so in joy we reap. God believes in you. Yes, blessed are those who grieve, those who mourn, and those who weep in sorrow. Is so in joy we reap. God believes in you. Oh, God believes in you. I love you, Dick.